Hello, Horizon Worlds. Good evening. Welcome to another segment of the business segment. I'm a division of Meta News for Horizons, and we're the premier news source for Horizon Worlds. Tonight, I'm going to talk about the business plan again because I've been having conversations with different individuals within Horizon Worlds, and they're still not knowing where to start, and they're saying how some of these things that the business plan is telling them they don't fully understand. And another thing about it, they're not really sure about how to go about putting it together, because really you should know how to put the business plan together based on not only market but really to structure it for proper funding. So once again, like I said in the past, if you have an LLC, it's going to be different ways you get funding than if you had an S corp, and especially if you have a nonprofit organization, and definitely different if you had a full C corp corporation. So tonight I just want to remind Horizon Worlds that I am still available, and then you can always go back to the YouTube channel for Meta News, which is Horizon. Um, okay, yes, so that'll be Meta News for Horizon Worlds VR, and that's the YouTube channel that you see all the different segments that we did in the past. If you have particular segments you need to look at again, or if you want to go over the whole thing, and if not, you still can leave a message there at the YouTube channel, whatever message, whatever question you have, or you can also reach me directly at Snapchat at El Blanco AF. One word, El Blanco AF. But tonight, I just want to go ahead and reiterate the fact that this plan is going to be most important. It's going to introduce you to all the things you may not be even aware that you have to be considering. It's going to also help you identify why you would have to identify your market, your target market. It's going to also help you identify what your strengths are, or if you have any weaknesses, or if you have any expertise that you will need to list, and all these other things that the investors will look at if you're lenders, or what the lenders will look at even going after lenders like banks. And the way the economy is right now, and that we're seeing going on in the economy right now, I think it's heavily affected by what the Feds are doing by moving the interest rate, because one of the largest banks in the world, which is Silicon Valley Bank, basically collapsed because of the fact that interest rates got moved up so much higher than all the treasury bonds it's holding. So it couldn't perform, and they had to sell assets to meet their responsibilities to their current depositors, or the ones who are holding some of those notes that they invested in. So, in understanding those things, those are other elements that you would have to know when you're putting together a business plan, because it's showing the investors, it's showing the lenders that you really know what's going on in the markets, and you're presenting your plan based on your understanding of what's going on in the markets, and be more successful at getting corporate funding, which is financing or federal funding, money that's coming from the treasury, that the treasury gives to the regional banks, and the regional banks give to the lending banks based on what you can provide them with, to show them that, okay, yeah, we can really do good business with this individual. So once again, I need you guys to get in contact with me. Find me, send me an Oculus message, or hit me at Snapchat, or respond under the videos when you go see these videos on the Meta News channel with the YouTube. Make sure that you get in contact with me, because I'm actually actively working with a couple of people right now, actually doing it. And it's best to get me when I'm already doing it, because when things amp up and more things come into play, the availability may not be the same, or the availability may even go away. And on the second note, we need everybody in Horizon World. I need to make sure that you guys understand the severity of Horizon Worlds, just as and as Meta as well, need to meet their goals, and we need to help them meet their goals, because we're in here as a community, and we're actually in here as the first. We're the first ones in here, and we're establishing the communities, and we have our own goals and agendas that we need to actually see through all the way. Through all the way, if you don't have a market, and we must continue to help our market grow. That means we need more users to come here, and because there's so much political things going on out there in this space. A lot of people are against Meta, of course, because they don't like or understand that a lot of these people that are actually doing segments out here downplaying Horizon Worlds and downplaying Meta are a constituent of the other competitors like Microsoft and Apple, and you're seeing so much of this. And just recently, I read an article, a long article, and this article came through the Wall Street Journal, or no, it could have been New York Times. But it seems that anytime an article makes a major platform, when articles make it that high, it just seems because they want to push the negativity, you know. So we on the inside who have every experience to share and show because I got a ton of material that I can show anybody. We need to really start getting active on making sure that people know about what we're doing and how successful we're being inside here and what our potential goals are and potential rewards that will come from those goals to get people to come in. And even if they come in, just enjoy our work or whatever we're creating. We need to get these people in here because they will find their way once they're in here. If they're gamers, they can love the games. If they love art, it's all here. If they want to be a part of what we're doing, we have them there too. So I think that on behalf of that we're gonna be very instrumental in seeing this through, and we just need everybody else who are not thinking along lines to be on the same page. So thank you for tuning in tonight. Once again, this is Meta News, Horizon Premier News Source, and this is the Bundle Business segment. And thank you for tuning in and make sure you make it to the YouTube channel. If you share that YouTube channel, make sure you give your input. We love to hear what you think and know how we're doing. Good night.